Once, there was an old man named Jerry, whose only son was living in a city which was miles away from their house. One day, Jerry decided to go to the city to see his son. So he went to the place from which he used to receive his son's letters. Jerry knocked on the door excitedly, but unfortunately, the person opening the door was not his son. "Isn't my son Thomas living here?" Jerry asked. "No, he's moved already," replied the person. Disappointed, Jerry was about to leave, but a neighbor approached him and said, "Are you looking for Thomas? This is his office address." Jerry thanked her and headed to his son's office. At the reception desk, he inquired, "Could you please tell me the location of Thomas in this office? I am his father." "Please wait," replied the receptionist, dialing on the phone. A moment passed by, but it seemed like an eternity. Thomas was excited and told the receptionist to send his father up immediately. Tears streamed down his cheeks as Jerry saw his son. Thomas was happy to see his father. They simply talked with an air of awkwardness, and then Jerry asked, "My son, can you come home for a day? You've been away from home for a long time. We miss you." "No, Father, I can't do such a thing. I am so busy working that I can't possibly leave my work." Jerry just simply smiled. "Then I'll be going back to our village this evening." "You can stay with me for a few days," said Thomas. "No, son, you are busy with your work. An old man like me would become a burden for you." Some time passed, and Thomas felt bad for how he had treated his father. So he took a leave to visit his child at home and meet his father. When he arrived home, his parents were not there. He was shocked and asked the neighbor, "What happened here? My parents have to be here. Where are they now?" The neighbor gave him the address of the place where his parents were staying. It was like a graveyard, and Thomas's eyes were filled with tears. His father waved to him. They hugged briefly. Jerry asked, "How are you? I didn't expect that you would come to this place." Thomas felt ashamed and kept his head down. "What's wrong, son? Did something happen?" said Jerry. "No, Father. It's just that I never knew that I would see you in such a place," responded Thomas. Jerry smiled. "I had taken a loan to pay for your college, and then again when you wanted a new car." Eventually, the loans piled up, and I couldn't afford to repay them. I didn't want to burden you with this problem, so I remained silent. In the end, I sold our home and farm to repay the loans. Thomas whispered, "You could have told me." Jerry turned around and said, "No, son. You were very busy and stressed with your work. I just wanted you to be happy, so I kept quiet. Thomas hugged his dad and was sobbing uncontrollably. "I had no idea, Father. Please forgive me." Jerry smiled and said, "Hey, there's no need for that. I'm happy with what I've got now. All I want is that you spare some time for us. We love you very much, and at this age, it's hard to travel to see you often. Parents will always be there and give everything they could just to make you happy. But we usually take them for granted and don't appreciate what they do for us until it's too late. When you find a path of success in your life, don't leave your parents behind, as they are the true reason for your success.